Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kop-ish.
Ain't free back again, ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, we the best, we come again. Kop-ish clean up in every region, elevation in every season. Catch up in all the fast match up in real rap and drifty go on tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish, this is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool till the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that, this is Kop-ish, this is Kop-ish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kop-ish.
This video is sponsored by OK Jersey, rated an impressive 4.5 on Trustpilot, people. And with the World Cup coming up, you are going to want to make sure you grab one of these jerseys. £15 is all you have to spend for these impressive jerseys, and you can rep your country and your flag properly. Make sure you hit the promo code Kopish, Kopish, for a further 8% off. Visit okjersey.com now. Go and grab yourself a shirt. Good morning, lovely people. Hope you're well and welcome back to Team Kop-ish. My name is Callum, representing the team. Also, we have the legends, Enz, Jamie, and Ram, and we've got some stuff to talk about. Morning, guys. How are you guys doing?
All good, especially when I see the Christmas special intro part, bro. Inside I laugh. I can't lie to you. I feel good.
You're never gonna let us live that down until we drop something new, are you?
I keep telling you, make a different one. Excuse me, make a different one, and then I won't, because it makes me laugh every time I see it. But I can't even not in a bad way, but in a feel good way. Like I'm like
So it is in a bad way because you're laughing at us, not with us.
No, I'm laughing. I'm laughing with you guys because you guys were laughing in that video, that clip.
Don't try it. But no, we have some stuff to talk about. I want to start off, guys, with the whole Salah news. Obviously, it's been out for a few days. We've all spoken about it on different streams or at various times. But I think me personally, and correct me if I'm wrong or if you guys think I'm wrong, I think there's two ideas of a replacement here. There is the replacement of Salah, the legend, and the legacy of Mo Salah. And there's a replacement of Mo Salah, the 2026 version, who we've had this season, who hasn't really hit the heights that we expected. Ram, I'll start with you. In your opinion, what is more important? Is it replacing someone's legacy or someone who the player is today?
I think for the short term is replacing someone's quality at this moment in time, and the legacy conversation that has to be more of a long-term basis, whether that be that specific player or someone else picking up the mantle. Look, I think if you're talking about legacy, it's going to be incredibly difficult to find someone who'll be able to sort of fill in the boots that what Salah did for the past 9 seasons. The legacy that Salah built has been almost perfection in the sense of 8 years of world-class, consistent performances and season after season of being arguably the best player in the league, arguably the best player in the team. That legacy you have to build up for at least a minimum of 5-6 seasons. And for now, I think at the moment we need to think about how we can replace Salah, the quality of the player at this moment. The fact that we need someone that can come into this team and give us a bit of dynamism in that fact. But when you're talking about legacy, yeah, that you have to think about in a couple of years' time at a bare minimum.
I hear it. Enzo, I want to move over to you. Salah's legacy at Liverpool is up there with the greats. He's going to be in conversations with your, and again, I'm not saying he's above these players, but he's going to be in conversations with your Gerrards, your Barneses, your Dalglishes, your Ian Rush, simply because of what he's achieved. Do we have to, as a fan base, taper our expectations? Because we've seen so many great players come and go. We've seen your Gerrards, your Torreses, your Suarezes. Do we, whoever we buy, whether we want him or we don't, do we have to taper our expectations and not be so demanding from a new signing? Because, as Ram said, filling Salah's shoes is going to be nigh on impossible.
Yeah, no, I don't think any player is going to come in and do what Salah did. I'm being honest. The things that he did and the goals and the assists he accumulated over the 9 years, no winger is going to do that. Now, I don't see standout wingers out there that's striving for that. I think most of them are just trying to just enjoy the game. They're not really focused too much on the goals and the assist aspect, even though they score them and stuff like that, because obviously that's a big part of the game. But Salah was a machine, and that was what he wanted to do. He just wanted to score, and he wanted to assist and affect the game in that way. That was him. And that's why he said he was a moments player. You know, he might have a bad game, but he would wait and wait and wait. And then when the moment arrived, he was ready to take it. I don't think we're going to get any winger that's going to be able to surpass that or even match that. So I think we're going to have to, as fans, not to compare the next player that comes in Salah's shoes. Because obviously I think the next winger probably is going to get the number 11 as well. So there's going to be a lot of comparisons. Like what you've seen this season with like Szoboszlai and Gerrard, he wears a number 8. So people are like the expectation and trying to do the comparison thing. I think if the winger comes in, he just has to, like what Ram just said, it's just dynamism, just trying to affect the game in a positive way, come in and try and shift the needle a little bit, because we definitely need that in this squad at the moment. But can they score goals and get assists in this team? Yeah, but they're never going to be able to. I don't think they can. I think it's the most difficult feat if you're going to try it, because this guy was competing against strikers in the Premier League.
Okay.
So I don't see another winger coming in and going, yeah, I'm going to do what Salah did, or I think I can do what Salah did. That's just not going to happen, bro. So I agree. I think we're just going to have to just go, do you know what? Let this guy just be the guy. So whoever's going to come in and be the right winger for Liverpool next season, just let him be what he can be. But yeah, he's not gonna. It's not. I don't think he is, and I don't think most players are gonna stay that long at clubs no more. Yeah. I think some players are special players. They stay for long terms, and 9 years is a lot of time for one player. Normally, you factor that in as a one club player sort of thing. When someone stays that long, normally that's they start and then they just finish it off at a particular club. But yeah, nah, I don't think you're gonna get a player that comes in and does that.
Fairs. Jay, I'm going to use some phrases and words that you've said over the past year or so, especially in the last 6 months. We often get fixated on replacing a player like for like, but we did sign a Florian Wirtz, we did sign a Alexander Isak, and we did sign a Hugo Ekitike. This notion that the next winger or next wide player's got to come in and replicate Mo's numbers, a lot of that coming from the media, etc. Is that a bit of a false narrative, considering we have those 3 players who, in theory, should be able to make up the deficit left by Mo in terms of goals and assists, in your opinion?
Yeah. And also, Liverpool are going to play a different way of football in the years to come. That isn't the way that Salah used to play. This is not Salah's team anymore like it was the last 5-6 years. Team's moving on. It's evolving. And to do that, you need to play a different way with different players and not worry about what happened in the past. So, yeah, look, you got Wirtz in for a reason. You need a creator. You got Isak in for a reason because you need a goal scorer. And you got Ekitike. And so you're playing with strikers. So wingers of people like Mo Salah and Gakpo don't work for strikers that we had. And I made this comparison 12 months ago before we bought Isak.
Yeah. I
knew it wouldn't work. And it's not the fact that they're not, because they're bad footballers. They're great footballers. But the profile don't work together. Mo in his time at Liverpool has always been best when he doesn't have a striker. He'd rather have a false 9, someone who plays a little bit deeper so he can play in them areas. That's why his best seasons are always under Jota and, Luis Diaz last season playing that striker role.
And Firmino as well, obviously.
Yeah, Bobby Firmino, Jota. They're not real strikers. Now we have real strikers at the football club. We need a different kind of profile. So we need width, we need pace, we need players, a wide player that can go on the outside and on the end, and that'll benefit the new players that we've got going forward. Because I do believe this season, we haven't, Ekitike's having a very good season just for the fact he is that kind of hybrid sort of striker that can play that like false 9-10 position. So he's a bit of a hybrid, so it's working for him. But it's not working for Isak even when he was fit and playing, because he hasn't got the service that he needs from the wide players that we have. And that's why Liverpool got to move forward. You know, for me, Cody should go, Salah should go. Liverpool should buy 2 dynamic wingers with pace, aggression, physicality, and the team then should be built around the new players that we got and not the old.
Right. In terms of replacement, I've been pretty vocal for a little while now about who I'd like to have as Salah's replacement. I'm an open book when it comes to that, and I think a lot of people are starting to say that Elise is the number 1 target. However, I think that's very dependent on whether we qualify for Champions League or not. I just want to go around. Ends, I'll start with you this time. Forget about Elise, and I'm going to do worst case scenario here. Liverpool don't qualify for the Champions League, but we get Europa. Who do you then try and target for that right wing? And also, do we need more than 1 player, or is Frimpong going to become the backup and we get another right back?
Man, that question is so loaded, bro, because all I thought about, if Frimpong moves from right back, that means we're going to have to buy a right back.
Yeah.
And then if we get into Europa League, what market are we going to shop in then? Because
Not
I
the
know
Champions League market.
you've mentioned a few players, Bowen and what's his name, Wilson.
Harry Wilson, yeah, you punched him
Yeah,
up.
and I'm just like, I don't want to see that world. I don't.
Not as first choice. I want to be clear. Not as my first choice.
Oh, you're going to clear that up? Okay.
Yeah.
He had to clear that up. He had to.
Yeah.
No, but I'm thinking, maybe they become first choices if we go into Europa League, because I'm thinking about the type of players. You're going to probably look at the ones that are coming off of a really good season and they're looking to make the next steps. And you have to think, do they look at Liverpool as a destination that's, can I take a year out with the ambition that Liverpool is going to go into the Champions League the following season based around who's playing, the playing style? Does it suit what I'm going to come in and do? Who's there, who's not there, based around whether the manager stays or goes? That kind of conversations. And I think it's going to be difficult, bro. Like, we could mention loads of names that we've been linked with, but I don't know if those players are going to be, I'll take a year out. And other clubs are going to look really good to them. It's going to look like a great, city to go and live in, or a manager that looks like he's on the up and up. Will Arsenal need someone if they have a clear out? Will Man United, because they've got into the Champions League, need wide men as well? Will, Man City maybe, if they got rid of a Savinho and maybe they're looking for someone else because they're looking to rebuild, stuff like that. And Chelsea, we know, just buys players and they can afford wages, so they might convince a player to go there regardless. So what does that look like for us? So it's loaded, bro. I couldn't give you like a name that I would be saying I would be convinced this player will be willing to take a step out of his career in the direction he's heading in, based, because we're not going to go for him if he's just poor. We're going to try and go for someone that's probably hit certain steps this season, and we're like, this is the guy to take us to the next level. We're not going to get a stopgap winger. I don't think that's what we're going to do. So what player out there that's going to be like, you can say hand on heart, this guy will be like, I'll come in just because. We need Champions League football, bro. Can we buy a player? Of course we can, if we don't have it. But to get the one we want, or the ones we want, you're going to 100% need Champions League. I don't know if I've answered the question, Cal, but
no, I hear
it's
it.
difficult, bro. And with the Frimpong thing, if Arne Slot's still here, yes, he's going to be used as the right wing. Simple as. I can answer that easy. That if he's still the manager, he's going to be used as the right wing. So that means, do we buy it right back, and do we need a right wing? It's mad.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy. Jay, I want to ask you this one. Liverpool haven't really had a situation where we've had a proper backup for Salah since he's been here. I know Shaqiri was here, then Minamino, but I don't ever think they were really seen as credible options behind Salah by the hierarchy or the management or whoever you want to put it on. Yeah. Given that Salah is going, do you now think we're moving to a situation whereby players like Alisson, Virgil, Salah, Robbo, even to an extent, these players who were almost nailed on starters no matter who else was in the squad, do you think we're moving away from that model, and do you think that's beneficial for Liverpool going forward?
No, look,
as in,
it depends.
As in you don't think we're moving away from the model, or you do think we are, but it's not beneficial?
No, look, it all depends on the player profile, and I've said this for years. I don't care what team you play for. If you've got an elite level player that plays in a position, you're not buying a backup for him. Simple as that. It's simple as that. 'Cause they play. Elite level players play every week, so you're not buying backups. So it depends. If Liverpool do buy Elise, an elite level right winger is top 3 in the world. You're not buying a backup for him. It's pointless. Also, if you are buying Diamonde, he plays left and right anyway, so he can play off the right if he needs to anyway. So, yeah, I know you bring up Arsenal a lot, Cal, but Saka's not an elite level right winger, and neither's the other one they bought either. That's why they can afford to do that. But if you look at their 2 elite players that they don't rotate, it's the 2 centre backs they play every week. And Declan Rice, because they've got no one else to cover what he does. So elite level players play. If Liverpool go down the Elise route for the right wing, he will be the right winger for Liverpool. It looks like Liverpool go by Diamonde. That looks like that's going to happen. He can play left and right. Cody Gakpo and Rio are still at the club. Rio can play left and right as well. I think you got enough cover there anyway. Then you got Ekitike and Isaac as strikers. I think you're covered. I really do. I don't see a problem with it. If you don't buy Elise, then yeah, obviously you might go down of just buying 2 right wingers and just keeping Rio and that on the left wing. It all depends what profiles they're going for. I think Conte Sal's one. I think everyone should keep an eye on. From Juventus. I think Liverpool a lot of talks that Liverpool really like him and looking at him as an alternative. And I think he's a very good player as well. So, and he's a bit of the profile that Liverpool are looking for in that wide area right now. So yeah, that's what I think Liverpool do, Cal, personally. It depends on the profile player they buy, like my man. So if it is an elite level player, he's going to be the only one in that position. If it's not an elite level player, they might play at 2 for that position.
First, Ram, I want to just continue what Jamie was saying there, because obviously there is a lot of truth in that. You look at the elite players or the really top level players, they rarely are rotated. However, because of how football is nowadays and the fact that these players are playing, in my opinion, way too much football for club and country, is there going to be a shift in the sense of, and so I think someone mentioned it in the comments, I think it might have been Jord, said at City, Haaland had Julian Alvarez as a backup and Alvarez got fed up of sitting on the bench. If we are going to get these quote-unquote backup players now, do we have to change the narrative? And instead of expecting them to stay for maybe 2-3 seasons, they may only stay for a season or a season and a half, but then you keep that backup as someone who is constantly in and out. Constantly, so it's a revolving door almost, just to make sure you have someone there to keep the squad healthy.
Again, is how realistic you want it to be. That's the question. Because if you're going to have one of the best players in the world, your backup, it won't be at the same level, won't be anywhere near that level. It's like saying, for instance,
I don't think anyone expects that, though, to be fair.
Wow, you'd be surprised. I think everyone would love to have a world-class player in every 2 world-class players.
Of course. I don't think anyone sat here and thought, okay, we've got Salah. I'm trying to think who was another top-class winger at the same time as Salah for the right wing. I'm trying to think of a name. Help me out. No, because Rafinha kind of came up
on the other side.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Let's say it's Saka. We're not going to get a Saka while we've got Salah. Like that, for me, that's just not going to happen, right? But I do think we could have, when Crystal Palace had Elise, for example, I think we could have got Elise then.
Well, it's not Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez left City because he wanted to be the main man.
Yeah.
No, but then they got in Mamouche, Jay. So that's what I'm saying.
Mamouche is dog shit.
No, I hear that, but he's still someone who's there. So
yeah, but who would you rather have, Julian Alvarez or Mamouche?
No, of course, but I'm saying we know that these players are going to get to a level where they're like, I'm not sitting on the bench anymore. But if you then go out and replace that player, then at least you've still got a healthy squad. Because I feel like Liverpool haven't done that. We've just gone, okay, we'll sell the player and it's cool. Like we'll use.
I think it does
move players around.
I think it does depend with the player that you've got. If you've got a certain level of player, you'll be able to rotate. I think at some point, look, Kyle, you know that you've been watching the academy, and there's a certain right winger that I think should be given a chance, that we should be tying down.
Kieran Morrison.
I was thinking of Joshua Aber.
Josh Abe's only 15 no round. That's a lot of pressure. There's no way he can do.
No, I mean, like we saw what happened with Max Diamond, innit? And look, I'm at the point where, you know what, we need to give this youth academy a couple of chances, you know. And if we say we get Elise, then we should have players around that can do a job on that right wing. So what we had back in the day was, you know, even though you don't rate the guy, Minamino could do a job on the right, or he could do a job on the left. Those are the kind of players that you need, multifunctional players, as I like to call it. Jota was primarily a striker, but he could do a job on the left. Like, these are the kind of players that I think is most what's the right word? It's more realistic to get. I don't think he could get an out-and-out right winger with a top-class right winger, because I don't think they'll see any game time. But if you get a player that is multifunctional, that can play in multiple areas of the pitch and still be just as effective, then I think that's the way forward, in my opinion. That's how I see him. That's how I see it.
Is there not an argument? So I'll open this question up to the floor as well, by the way. Sorry to cut you in. Is there not an argument, though, that Liverpool have already got too many multifunctional players?
Not to play the backup.
The problem that we have as well is, in it, I think we're so used to that under Klopp. And that's the way he tried to build his team, where players could fill different positions where needed. Arne Slot hasn't really used the squad in that instance. He has kind of, with like Sobel putting him at right back, Frimpong played him at right wing. But the next manager might not. He might just want specialists in their positions. So even though we're thinking about wide players that could play right and left, he might just want someone that can just play on the left, or just play on the right, or do you know what I mean? Or play a certain role in the midfield. I don't need you to be mad creative. I just need you to do this job. So whoever that manager is, I know Alonso is the main one. De Zerbi's mentioned, and obviously Enrique potentially, if he decides he wants to leave PSG at the end of the season. But who's that manager, and what's the profile of player he's going to look to get? He might not want a multifaceted type of player. He might just want, you're right winger, and I need you to be the best version of that. And where does that put us in the market as well? Because we're building it in around what we've been so used to watching our team play for so many years. And I'm not saying this guy's going to come in and probably rip everything up and change it, but he's going to change it. He's going to change certain things. So if that's the case, what players do we go, he can only play on that side?
Very true.
I hear that.
Very true.
That. It's true. If I go what David Ornstein said last night, but now Liverpool are letting go, let Arne Slot build the squad in the way he wants to build it, which means he's no longer a coach now; he's a manager. We know how Slot likes to play. Slot likes to play with two fast wingers. That's what he wants. He wants two fast wingers. So if we go get two fast wingers and the main striker, then that's the profile. We're going to look for two. That's why I think Diamonde and Contessal could be the two players we buy, because, you know, they're extremely quick and dynamic, can go on the out, can go on the in, can take on their fullbacks, can stretch and press. So they're the two that it probably they could look at if you want to go down that route, or if his Slot's still here and you want to build the club more for him now, to build the squad more for him, and he's the way he wants to play, you go down that route. You know, we have got two strikers as well. Like, you know, I know we bought Darwin as a striker and it never really worked. It never worked. Now, I think back in it now, did we have the width to help Darwin make it work? You know, I look back at it now because...
Cal, relax. Jay, say what you're saying. No, Jay, Cal was about to interrupt you there.
No, the reason I say that, because we all know what proper strikers feed on creativity from wide areas, don't they? That's what they need, right? They need that. And Liverpool, if we really be truthful, when we've had Salah and Mane in them years, if you go, they're not proper wingers, right? They're more forwards. They're more inside forwards. I was watching Mo's 50 Champions League goals the other day on UEFA's YouTube channel, Look at the positions he plays in. He never plays on the wing, really. He's on that inside channel. So if you've got wide players that play on that inside channel, you're suffocating strikers, which is why Liverpool and Mo Salah and Mane, particularly Mo Salah, always perform better with a false nine or a winger that became a striker because they opened up the room. Now, if we're going away from that and we've got actual strikers in the house now, then you've got to buy width. I don't care if he's not Mo Salah and the new right winger's not getting 30 goals a season. That don't really bother me. I want Isak to get 30 goals a season. I want Ekitike to get close to 30 goals a season because they're your strikers. That's what we paid the big money for. 70 million Ekitike, a record fee on Isak. We haven't bought them to just, let the wingers do all the work and get all the goals. That makes zero sense. So we need the right profile in the wide areas now. So I don't care if they come in and people go, oh, this player's not Mo Salah, this player's not Sadio Mane, this player's not Diaz, this player's not that. But if they're the right profile that give us the right ingredients to help the strikers and Valerie inverters at our football club now, we could actually be better than we were in previous years, even though the profile player might not be better in the previous profile, if that makes sense.
I'll give you guys an example, right? Obviously, because my uncle keeps on going on and on and on about whether to replace certain players. He always uses the example of Kevin Keegan and Kenny Dalglish because Kevin Keegan and Dalglish are not the same player. They were never the same player, according to him. Liverpool decided to opt for a different type of player with Kenny Dalglish, and he always said, "Look at what happened with that." Then we ended up getting Ian Rush, and then we became one of the most dominant teams in world football, in the history of football. So it's never the case of you should expect a player to come in and replicate it. Look, unfortunately, we're not going to get the likes of Yamal or Rafinha or people like that. But if you're expecting a player just to affect the game in a certain way, which gets the best out of other players, then for me, that's just as much as a success as if Salah was here putting up the numbers. Because at the end of the day, if you brought in a specific player to do a specific role, whilst he's not getting the same amount of output, but he's affecting the game, that's more than sufficient for me for a replacement of Salah. More than efficient.
All right, hear me out on this one then, boys. And then we'll change subject. We currently are used to the idea of playing inverted wingers. So again, Elise, Kvara, they're like my first choices. However, if we are playing with an Isak and an Ekitike, and I hate to quote the manager here, but he kept on mentioning Jacob Murphy earlier on in the season, which still has my head. So do we now have to move to a system whereby we have wingers who are actually traditional wingers but can still be inverted if needs to? I'm going to mention names. I'm not saying these are the ones that we want to buy. Diomande can obviously play right and left. We already have Rio who can play right and left. A Musa Diaby who can play right or left. A Minter who can play right or left. Do we have to look at those profiles? Again, another one, Enz's favorite player, Anthony Gordon. Do we have to look at those?
Bruh.
Do we have to?
Anthony Gordon cooks for Liverpool, I ain't gonna lie.
But on all jokes aside, do we have to look at those types of wingers as opposed to your Elises, your Cravers, your Mal type wingers? Do we have to look at those? Do you know play effectively on both sides?
Yeah, Cal. Do you know why? Because what we bought last summer needs them kind of wingers. You need that. Like Florian Wirtz is a creative number 10 who needs space and room to do his thing in time, right? When you've got Gakpo, Salah, Ekitike and Isak, they all and Wirtz, guess where they all want to play? In the same area of the pitch. Where does Wirtz have to go to find any room? All the way over to the left-hand side, just to find any room. Like, if you got that profile wide player, you're gonna get better out of Florian Wirtz, who's gonna play in that creative 10 area. You're gonna get better out of the striker who's gonna play further up the pitch. Liverpool can push up higher up the pitch. And I've been saying this for ages as well. Liverpool's midfield is overworked because we got no outball. We got zero outball. There's not a Graham Birchman, McAllister, Bosley. When they get their head up, who's making the off the ball run?
You're right, Jay. Just
no one.
Again, sorry to do this to you, Jay. You're right. There is no outball. but do we have the players in the midfield who can actually find that out ball as well?
That's disrespectful, man. You've seen
I'm
it.
not telling you that.
The reason I say that, when we played Wolves in the FA Cup and Rio was playing left wing, every time Gravenberch got it, it was pinging a 40-yard pass out to him. Every single time, right? They can do it, right? What people want our midfield to do, everyone keeps saying our midfield can't pass because they all want them to do break the line passing, yeah? Right? That's what everyone wants them to do. Every professional footballer can get their head up and ping a 40-yard across the ball, pass over the top of someone's head if you've got runners stretching the game.
Yeah.
I actually think our midfield, this might sound mad, I think our midfield will actually look better next season when you've got pace and width from the wide areas that can push the other, can stretch and push and run over and run past. You know, you look at Diaz last season, yeah? The one big thing you'd say about Diaz last season, even if he weren't my cup of tea as a player, when one of the midfielders got the ball, they could ping it 50 yards. He would chase that ball. And because he's chasing that ball, guess what it does? It pushes you up the pitch, stretches the game, it stretches your position. People then find gaps of room. Like everyone bigging up McAllister at the end of last season, how well he was playing, because Diaz, Jota and Darwin and players like that were stretching the game, were stretching the opposition, would chase lost causes, would chase balls into the corner. We haven't got players like that at the moment. Everyone's ball to feet. Everybody. Even Ekatike's ball to feet. He doesn't really run in behind.
He stopped, you know, Jay. He stopped because
no one else does it. No one else does it. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So you'll see his game improve next season because of it. Isak wants to run in behind. That's all Isak wants to do. He doesn't want ball to feet with his back to goal. He wants to run in behind. And we can't do that right now because we don't have runners. So the profile, like in the summer, I can see people getting really upset by some of the wide players we might buy to replace the ones, the legacy players that we've got here. But in reality, it might actually work. That's what people have got to get their head around. They might not like the names. They might think these players are shit. Like we've had Mane's, Diaz's and Salah's. Now we've got these guys. But for the profile in the football we want to play now, that will work. You know, the profile that we've been playing, we're still trying. We're still playing a profile that was played under Jurgen Klopp for all them years with these kind of players. And Slot's trying to play a football now with still Klopp kind of players that can't play that profile. So it all needs to change. And my worry is though, I don't think it matters who we buy if Slot's in charge, and that's the only thing that pisses me off.
Yeah, it's the I think it's we're always a step behind. We had the players and we decided to either let them go or didn't offer them what we needed to offer them to keep them at the club. Now inadvertently we're gonna spend the whole year suffering because we did
what we should have done.
now we're gonna go and get those players back, and then the problem is we might shift again into something different. So yeah, you're right. In terms of we've always needed that, and that's why I was always like, no, we need to keep the type of players that we have because they affect the game in different ways, and not every team is going to play the same way, and they offer exactly what we need sometimes. If you notice, when we play, the whole team and the opposition team is condensed and compressed in one area. There's no space anywhere because we don't have those players making those runs where we can send it to stretch the team, make the defenders run the other way, then stretch their midfield. Then our midfielders can pick up the second balls in certain areas, and then we can create. And that's the difference. So next season, come in the summer, we're going to have to go and get those type of players in the team, wingers. We're going to have to go and get players that can stretch the pitch for us. We're going to have to go and get them regardless of the names on the back of the shirt. But if they're effective, and I say this wholeheartedly, bro, if you're effective in the game, no matter what the name on the back of the shirt is, we'll get goals.
Exactly.
It's that simple. We will get goals. We've got players in the team that can put the ball in the back of the net. But when I look at this season when they all go to shoot, have you noticed like we hit a lot of the first man every single time they go to shoot?
It doesn't go past the first body.
No. Go because everyone's so condensed in the same areas. Have you seen when we attack as well? We attack sometimes too far.
Like that.
You've got 5 players standing in the line with their back line. You're like, so if the guys out wide get in, they cut in, who are they going to hit? There's so many bodies in the way. They're going to have to try and
I tell you who holds position very well.
Who?
Rio holds position very well.
Yeah, because he's a proper left winger.
Yeah, but he doesn't start though. That's the thing, Jay. That's the thing. He does it for 30 minutes, but we need that for an entire
holds
game.
his position very well.
Yeah,
because
that's because
But
it's because he's a proper winger who understands his role. And I look at West Ham. Yeah, when Somerville's not playing for West Ham, they look shit. But when Somerville's playing for West Ham, they look like a completely different side, right? Because they've got that outball and he's got pace and he just goes. He frightens fullbacks. He stops their fullback pushing up the field because he might not be a massive name. Yeah, people might go, he's not that great. Look at the difference when he's playing for West Ham when he ain't. He's such a threat. Look at against Liverpool, right? What did they do? They just put with 50-yard diagonals to Somerville all the time, and he was running and running against our fullback and causing problems. He's not the greatest player in the world, but the profile player he causes issues for opposition teams. And I think that's what we have got to start to get at. Not us, but a lot of Liverpool fans have just got to get their head around, like, the wide players coming in are not going to be the big, maybe not the greatest names. You might look down on them, but their profile and the way they play with the players that we've got might actually work, and we might actually be better because of it.
It's like, for references, we've seen this season, Minter had a good game against us. He was a one-man show, to be fair, on the day.
Pace.
We've seen Doku, not the greatest of a winger, but he's effective, and he tore us up in the game we played against City, the 3-0, and then he scored his goal because he was able to drag players out of position, cause so much problems, and then he found space and found players in space that they could then go and affect the game in the right way. And that's been our inability this season. The wide men have not been able to do their jobs properly. And effectively, it's a knock-on effect to the midfielders, knock-on effect to the forwards. And that's not to negate anything that they've done incorrectly, the other players in the team. It's just more, you're looking at it going, they're not effective. And that's where you need to be effective, especially when everything is so congested in the middle of the park. Because you give it to them, the midfielder, they're going to go side to side or backwards to Virgil and Ibu. So when we get it out wide, we have to be efficient. We have to be effective. And that's why I think a lot of Liverpool fans this season is kind of just, love the way that Rio's played. Because as soon as you give him the ball, it's fearless and he's taking you on and he's getting past players and he's opening the game up and he's trying to get crosses into the box and he's trying to get shots away, standing up his fullback. But imagine if our players were doing that this season, I think we would have probably been better. I don't think massively would have been better, but would have been better. So next season, we have to get that profile right. And what Jay is saying, it don't matter about the name on the back of the shirt, just be effective. Because if you're not effective, if you're going to get players in that solely just focuses on goals, and I need to try and get Salah's legacy, then it's long, bro. That's not what we're going to buy you for. We need to buy you so you could go and unlock the other players and chip in where needs be. Because I'm not saying you shouldn't go and try and score if you can, but try and create. And if you get an opportunity, put it in the back of the net. Because every little helps at the moment. But at the moment, no one's running it behind everyone's feet. Everyone's standing in a line. The manager is kind of crazy at some days as well. It's just mad.
Well, look at Newcastle. Look at Newcastle. Newcastle's best season was Isaac, Jacob Murphy, Barnes or Gordon, right?
Yeah.
They're not, I think Gordon, I keep saying it, I've said it for 2 years now. I think Gordon cooks in this Liverpool team. I really do. But look at, they're not the biggest names, but Isaac fed off them. He ate well, right, with them kind of profiles. And let's face it, when they played like that, Newcastle, they were a horrible side to play against.
Yeah.
Because they were so effective in the wide areas with that pace, and they got then a solid midfield behind it, and then that killer striker up front. So, they might not be. And when Slot said earlier in the season, we haven't got that Jacob Murphy profile at Liverpool. He knew what. I'm not sticking up for him here, but it's like it's like
I'll click this. Careful.
It is like he's making a point. Look, I think if Isaac didn't get injured, Salah would have left in January, right? I think Salah's only stayed because Isaac got injured, right? Liverpool couldn't have two strikers. Liverpool couldn't afford to have two less strikers, right? It didn't make no sense. So that's why they kept Mo. And now with him leaving at the end of the season, I think that makes it even more obvious, in my opinion. So, get profile. Look, Just get a profile what you want to play, how you want to play, and then get them players, put them in, and let's see how we go, man. I just need pace, man. I'm sick of seeing everyone ball defeat and then cutting in, fullbacks cut in on each side, the wingers cut in on each side. Poor Wirtz has got nowhere to go, so he goes off to the left wing to just find a bit of space. You know, Ekitike's given up running in behind there because he knows he ain't going to get the pass. So he's ball defeat there. And we're all in like this condensed little area of the pitch. Like if you go back to Klopp, when he first came to Liverpool, he had an idea, right? How to play. And then when he got Robbo and Trent, he thought, well, I've got two very attack-minded fullbacks here or quality on the ball.
Yeah.
And I've got these two wide players that are so dangerous in front of goal with so much pace. I'm going to use that. That's what I'm going to use. Do you remember the counter-attacks we used to have? It was called the Red Arrows, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. The counter-attacks were mad. No, we'd just get the ball and they would just go at so much pace, right? So much pace.
It scared everyone.
Right?
Kill teams.
Now, we kill ourselves by watching counter-attacks now.
Yeah.
Right? That's the difference. Our counter-attacks are... it's just
or just wrong decision after wrong decision.
It's just So I think it's got. Look, I think I said this yesterday. I think Liverpool are going to spend as much money this summer as they did last summer because they got no choice. They got no choice because the reason I say that. We've just bought a centre back that hardly anyone's ever watched yet for 65 million quid. This is the price of players now. It don't matter how good people think they are, what name value they got. We're going to spend a lot of money just because of the valuation of players. You want Walton, 70 million. You want Diamonde from Leipzig, probably 70 million. You want Elise, you're probably looking at 130 million. You want in Conceição, you probably look at 50, 60 million. Straight away, you're spending a lot of money on just 4 signings because of the valuation of players. So I do think we're going to spend a lot of money because we've got no choice. But no choice.
All right, let me have these supers before we move on to a topic that none of us want to speak about because we always have to speak about it, but it's the elephant in the room. Big up to Dre, says we can sign him. Say again?
What Ram?
No.
What the hell?
It's been quiet. It's the painting in the background, don't it? That's what it is.
Hey, you know me and Florentino, bro. You know how it is, bro.
We could sign Mbappe. It doesn't guarantee replacing the legacy. You sign the right profile with the right manager, and together the legacy may be replaced. That's a great message.
Great shout.
Shout out to Honesty says, Cal, you good? Is the chair sturdy, my bro?
Good, thank you. What has it happened again, bro?
No, it hasn't. Don't do that.
No, I do have the video though.
No, do you know it's crazy, Cal? Because
some ends have the video as well.
I had it from ages, and I chose not to put it on blast, Cal.
No, you didn't.
I love how the camera also zoomed in on ends.
You held me to ransom ends. Don't
zoomed in on ends when he said that.
I was live with Cal when it happened.
I got the full, and I'm like, no, I can't do this.
You held me to ransom ends. Don't do that.
What did I say to you? What did I say to you? Go on.
All right, let me see if I can actually find.
Right, exactly. You got to make something up.
I got Cal in a certain football kit as well, which is mad.
That's why I had to ask. Nah. We need to talk about that, Jay. You can't be saying that and just
but that's actually AI.
AI.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Nah,
but Cal, that's why I asked. Has it happened again, bro?
No, it hasn't happened again.
I didn't say nothing bad. I just said, "Yo, I've got this video, Cal. When did this happen?"
I know exactly when it happened,
and I'm pretty sure you said to me, "If the time is right, I'll drop this."
By the way, Cal, if you dare try your villain arc this time on me, bro, remember that I've got that video. I've got that.
Here's the thing: everyone's got dirt on me at this point. I just is what it is now. Like you roll around in the mud, you get dirty, innit? This is where I am now, innit? So it is where it is.
Yeah, but the way you've been moving the last couple of weeks, the fact that it's not even as bad as throwing the cat amongst the pigeons, bro. It's bad, bro. It's bad.
I'm on that mode now. This is what the club's done to me, and a certain manager called Arne Slot. So many conflicting reports coming out yesterday, guys.
Yeah.
Where's
Pissed off.
everyone's mind?
Wait,
at?
I'm sorry, Cal. I don't know if he went through the last super chat by a hawk. No way has he done that. I just saw it.
Hold on, what's this? Yeah, Hazam used the video of you falling. He probably did.
No, we didn't.
He probably did. It's dark. The video is dark, man.
No way did he do that, Cal.
Look at Ed smiling. He's seen the whole video. It's dark.
Nah.
The video is actually cut
I'm a
off
good
at
friend,
some
pal.
point.
I didn't use it. I'm just gonna say I'm a good friend. I didn't. use
You held me to ransom.
I
You said,
did
"I've
not,
got
bro.
this."
I said like, yo, I've got this. It was a shortened version. Then I got sent the full version. So I've had it for time, and I didn't use it.
Just answer me one question.
Yeah.
Where you said you got the long version? Where does that end? What's the last thing in that video?
I can't remember exactly, but I know your missus comes to pick you up.
Yeah.
That's right. She does.
That's the worst bit.
I know the short version is you just dropping off the chair. Matt said, yo, and then Jay goes, yo, you're right. And then it stops. That's a short. Then the longer version is when Matt and them and Jamie look mad like worried, like, yo, what happened to Cal? Did he collapse?
Because he stays on the floor for ages.
Moving, bro. Usually you start moving. You don't work moving.
And then the thumb comes up
And
underneath
just
the
get
chair, he didn't even speak. He just gave a thumbs up like,
okay,
right,
cool.
I had it for time, and as a good
You
friend,
got you've actually got the full version. That's great. Because
Yeah,
Sam hasn't got the full version. Yeah, you've got it.
So how did Hassan get it then? Well, he must have
Someone in the community must have found it and sent it to me. Like, it's gonna happen, innit? It was gonna happen. The moment it got brought to his attention, him and Tom are gonna find it.
Yeah, the video you don't see at the beginning is when Cal's sitting on his chair, his feet don't touch the floor and they're just swinging around. Cal's got really little legs.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I had it for so long, even to a point. I was like, oh, it must have happened the other day. And then when I got told, it's like, nah, this happened time ago. I was like, can't have been time ago. It was like,
no, it was like in November. Because the reason why I got stuck and the reason why my missus was so worried is because it happened 2 days after I tore the ligaments in my foot. So my foot's in a protective boot. I'm on medication. So
that's why we were worried.
Yeah, because she must have thought, right, he's the medication, he's collapsed on his chair. The way I've fallen, because my leg is
elevated,
I'm stuck in between the table and the chair, but my leg is still up.
See, like a turtle on its back, is that what you're saying?
I couldn't move because obviously the chair's broken, but it's broken and I've landed. So I'm stuck in the chair on the floor at an angle and my leg's still elevated.
Yo, the hamstrings held together, Cal.
Hang on. This happened in November, Cal. This happened in November, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you still not got a new chair?
No, I'm not buying one yet.
Well, he said he's comfortable with that chair, so I'm like,
yeah, because I got like this tie-on back support and lumbar support.
Jay, this is the same cow that we said on millions of occasions. Get a new chair, get a new computer, get a new something else. Like we've been telling him to get all these stuff, bro.
I keep on telling you lot think it's a gimmick. I'm FSG in real life.
No, I'm with you, bro. I don't even like.
You like wood, man? I get it. I get it.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to
do I'm waiting for a particular chair, and I'm waiting for the price on that chair to drop.
Nah,
once
but
that price drops, then I'll make.
Yeah, that chair is £250.
Cal, sometimes you need to go out there and get the Allisons, bro. You have to pay the.
I'm not FSG 2025. I'm FSG 2018. Right?
Just Kalana, man.
Sometimes you need to get the Allisons there, bro.
Sell your mic, Cal, and buy the chair. That's an FSG. Sell your mic.
You know, sell Coutinho, grab a chair, grab a laptop, and then
grab a and then you're good. Yeah. That's the FSG mode, bro.
Good, bro.
You
got assets. You got to sell something to buy, ain't you?
Yeah, very
true. Using his assets, right, man. Sell the mic. What's that about? 400 quid mic. So let's sell that.
No way, bro. You're mad.
No, no, Cal. It's 399. That mic.
No, it's not.
Pull the mic. Let me see it.
It's a Shure mic.
Yeah. So it's 399 quid.
No, this one word. This one. This is what I'm saying. I'm an opportunistic.
What's that? The M7 Plus or the M7? Just the M7.
Just the M7.
Yeah, so that's $2.99. That's $3 then.
I never spent that amount on this.
All right.
You should know me by now.
Even if you didn't,
Hang on, even if that's half price, even that's half price, it's still a lot of money.
Yeah, you still sell it.
I knew this was going to be an investment that I wouldn't have to spend money on again. And I've got it insured.
He's probably returned. He's got his return.
Insured.
Yeah, I don't play about, guys. You should
The
know
home
this by
insurance
now.
always, bro.
You should have got your chair insured. That might have helped.
Wait, Cal, do you just insure everything that's in your house? Just like everything?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember I got stung years ago. Like I had all my equipment stolen years ago, innit? So since
I
then,
remember you saying that.
You left the car open, bro.
Bruv, someone broke into my car.
I was about to say, because
I'm joking. I know they broke into your car.
It was a dark story.
It all, man. You did it on show as well.
Chasing people around in the state at like 4 or 5 in the morning, bro, trying to get my stuff back. It was crazy.
Oh, that's what happened.
I need to make a video of that.
And there's probably CCTV somewhere.
Yeah,
You just got to ask the right people, bro. You got to ask the right people.
Yeah. Now ask your community because someone knows someone that knows someone. Someone would be
Well,
like,
this is going years back. This is like 20. This was when Stevie was a baby, so this is like 6-7 years ago.
yeah, someone will know someone. Cal, community is big enough. Someone knows someone that knows someone.
So you know, someone's got to go on Sora, ain't they? The AI video maker, ain't they? Just
Nah, because I know there's someone in there that go, yo, I support Cal, but I was the one, you know, that.
I just don't know how to tell him now. I just don't know.
Yeah, I can't tell him now. So
I'll be honest with you.
A couple supers just to let him know, like, yo.
Yeah. I'll be completely honest with you. Even if they,
these supers were funded by your laptop.
Yeah, I don't think if I saw the person, it's a problem. It's just going to be a problem.
What if they've given you money back on the channel based around soup, and they said, look, Cal, paid it over the years.
No, shall I tell you what the main thing is when the stuff was stolen is the fact that my memory cards were still in there and stuff.
Oh, the feet pictures.
Yeah. Oh, the what did you say?
The feet pictures.
The feet pictures.
That's the problem I hear.
Their memories, in it, yeah.
You saying I could have launched years ago, yeah. I could have been up right now.
So no cloud storage, just out here on the memory card. No cloud storage.
No, because they're like my actual cameras, my proper cameras.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, so my proper cameras. So like when Stevie was first born and all that, like all those memories are there. They're gone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's what I really
that pissed me off. That
let's say there is someone in the community, I will let it slide if you keep the stuff, but just my memory cards, I want those back.
Nah, that's gone, Cal. Come on,
I know it has. That's what I'm saying. So now it's just
what was it? 1 terabyte or what kind of memory? Because those cost a lot of money these days.
I don't remember.
It's not even that. It's the images, ain't it? That put like and things like that.
It's the fact that, the pictures of Stevie when he was first born and like.
So you took them on your phone, or did you took them on the camera itself, and then obviously on the memory
card? On the camera itself, yeah.
Hey, Tom's acting a little wild. Maybe it was Tom.
T Diddy.
Tom Diddy. Cal's got Tom now. He can't.
Everyone's got Tom, bro. It's on the internet.
I'm surprised no one's uploaded it to Orange YouTube yet.
Ends. That's
you man's boy, bro.
Ends. There's video evidence. That's your boy as well, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We're all in the same circle.
We're in the same circle.
You see how crazy it is? We mentioned on the slot. Cal wants to talk about on the slot, and we've diverted completely.
Yeah, but you took the conversation away.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
Someone in the chat said Tom Thumb. You know, that's mad.
Man's boy, bro.
I'm going to ask one question and move on from Slot situation. If Slot gets Champions League football, I thought it was about something else. If Slot gets Champions League football, does he stay at Liverpool Football Club?
You said yes. I heard when I watched the last video.
I think he stays regardless.
No. Don't do that. You said yes. Drifty gave you an ultimatum and you said yes.
Bro, really?
No,
I was watching, bro. I told you. You man don't watch. You man ain't watching Kop-ish, bro.
No. This was the question. Ends, you think you're smart? This was the question I was asked. Ends is nasty.
Yes.
Drifty asked this question. This is the full context of it. Drifty said, if Liverpool kept Slot, and he was the reason why we could sign Elise and Craver.
Oh,
Would you keep him?
that.
And I said I'd keep him, and then the moment they sign their contracts, then I'd sack him.
Nah. You can't sack him. He's the manager, bro. They've kept him, innit? That's not your job. No, you already kept him. You already kept him.
Yeah, I kept him to get them over the line.
Some breaking news. PSG have got their game against Lens postponed so they can concentrate.
Yeah.
That was always good. Yeah, they're
what? Can we get our games postponed?
Nah, they're the darling of their country, bro. They're not gonna not. But Cal, on the real though, so that means you can easily be, you know what I mean? I want to use the word bought, but it's coming to mind when it's talking about signings. So when it's talking about signings, so as long as Arne Slot give you the players you want, you're happy for him to stay here. That's what it sounded like.
I'm happy for him to stay until we get the players over the line.
Cal, you can't be doing this, bro. You see, the amount of grief that you keep putting on my head top.
No, but that's because you're slot in though.
I'm not. See the lies as well. The lies that you come up with. The lies that you put on my name.
I'm learning a lot about your slot in, Ram. Anthony Gordon is
no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, that's not true. That's not true.
Exactly, bro. This is I don't know whether it's called
the
slander.
game's done this season.
It's
I'm gonna
slander,
put this down
libel, everything, bro. Slander, libel, everything. I'm putting
that
on you.
You know how much grief we get from. You know what you guys can blame Cal for as well. Chat, you can blame him as well. As a Liverpool fan, Cal does great work, right? He mingles with the right people, but the things, his behavior sometimes when we sign players are the reason why you guys go in the chat right now. When you go to work, if you go to college or you whatever it is you do, you run your own business and they support their own teams. And God, that Cal guy, innit? Look, yeah, man, these are all the same Liverpool fans. And then you just get put in the same bracket as that. And that's what's happened this season and last season. The Cal curse, thank you. The Cal, like all of a sudden, oh yeah, you man, yeah, Cal, you gotta get like what? Thank you, Caicedo stuff like. So what I'm saying is, whenever you go, you see your brethren and the reason why, and he sees people like Cal, the big ones out there, and they go, yeah, this is what happens, man. Man, them are doing robes and shades and all of that. Yeah, we get bracketed into the same umbrella, bro. And that's what happens. So blame him. He wants to keep Arne Slot as long as he gets the signings he wants.
So you're
this
telling
is where
me,
we're at.
So Ends, I'm gonna ask you then, if we get Champions League football and we can sign Elise and cover, but it's only because of Slot.
I don't want this guy here, Cal Blood. I don't like his football. I don't like him. I just want us to evolve and move forward at this point.
All right, say for example, the two options are we get Minter and Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon's probably a wrong example. I know you rate
Minter and Anthony Gordon, bro.
All right, let's say it's Minter and Anthony Gordon, but Slot goes, or Slot stays until October, but we get Craver and Elise. What are you doing?
Yeah, because he'll make them players shit as well, bro. I don't want them here if he's going to be the manager. So they won't be the same players.
So
he would have taken their powers. He would have taken their source of their powers away from them. And we would have been.
My say Shag Sug, bro. He's just stealing souls.
I promise you. Me and G had this conversation yesterday, and he said, bro, if we get Elise in and this guy's still here and Craver in, all we're gonna do is micro-analyze them. Because he's going to put them in a system that do not suit them. And we're going to be like, yo, is Craver really that good? Elise is a waste of money. Like what we're doing right now with Florian Wirtz. He is not a bad player, but man, they're like, yo, you wasted 150 million on him. So you think I want more players that's got good quality to come and play under him? No. Sack him.
Do you know what the funny thing is, yeah? I can clearly tell Cal is more than happy to do a deal with the devil compared to
he is.
Compared to Ez, I swear to God. You see, I thought Cal was this righteous person who would never sell his soul for anything. Clearly, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
No, I'm all about long term, innit? If it means I got to sacrifice my happiness for a little bit of time for the long term.
Cal, it's not only your happiness, Cal. How many people is watching?
A lot.
No. So how many? I can't see it. How many people's watching?
Probably about 700.
Okay, so you're willing to sacrifice the 700 people's happiness because you're willing to do it. You're willing to go, yep, I'm happy with this. So you guys have to suffer as well. We can look at the beauty. Go on.
Do you
sorry.
think it's going to be? Do you think the suffering is going to be longer term if we sign Minter and Gordon, or longer term if we sign Craver and
Well,
Elise?
that's your scenario. I'm just like I'm on the side of not having this man here, and then we can build. That's the side I'm on. You're on the side as long as he gives you what you want. You're happy to suffer, bro.
Pause.
Now we're letting it land, man, because that's what you're willing to do. You're willing to let it...
Guys, I'm just tired of these emergency streams, bro. Like, you know how many emergency streams we're having, bro? I'm tired, bro.
Every day. It's not an emergency stream when the situation's the same every day, innit? Like,
Legit, we're just saying the same crap every single day. Like, come on. I don't want no more emergency streams.
What's worse than Cal? Do you want to turn on the players that you really adore? Because I know you really like Alicia and I know you really love Kvaratskhelia, right? Do you really want to turn on those guys? Because I know you love Florian Wirtz as well, but you have questioned him this season.
No, I'm not turning on Florian. I'm fine.
No, but you've questioned like he could have spent the money.
No, I haven't. That's not been me.
Not at all. You've gone.
No, that's not me. That's not me.
Okay, maybe maybe what I've done is compared you to the rest of Kopish as well, because they've
said, so we're all at the same ends basically. Yeah,
that's what you're doing to all of us now, Cal. You see what I'm saying?
Me and Matt are identical all of a sudden.
No, Cal, do you see how it feels though? Because when you represent us as Liverpool fans, do you see how it feels?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. I keep doing it, ends, bro. The amount of lies that this guy's been spinning around on our names, bro. Like, come on, man.
I just get you lot don't want to put in the hard yard. You just want.
You want to turn on. Do you know what? Because I'll definitely. Do you know what? Let it happen, Cal. Let it happen, because that's more content for me to make. Because when I react to Cal crashing out on Elise and Kvaratskhelia, I'll be like, "Yo, see what he's done here? What the manager's done?
Bookmark this video. Bookmark this video.
Yeah, bookmark it. We get him in, and then all of a sudden, Kvaratskhelia is running into shins as well. Elise can't dribble no one. Cal's like, yo, maybe we did waste the money, you know. Maybe we did waste 250 million on. Because Jay's saying we're going to spend big. So, if we get those guys, that's a lot of money we're about to spend.
Yeah.
Ends 1 hour, 1 minute and 33 seconds. Sorry, 1 hour, 1 minute, 26th of March.
I'll put it down on my board, bro.
Literally. I'll put it down. The video title: Salah replacement slot future set up under Alonso LFC Focus Live. There,
run it, man. Run it. Based on what we've just been speaking about, though, let's say we do go and get Xabi Alonso, which I think we're all hoping for, right? Apart from Ram.
What the hell?
My God.
You slot in it. You slot in.
See, do you see the lies? Do you see the lies that this guy comes up with? You see the lies. You see the lies. Oh my!
This is the ideal scenario, right? 4-2-3-1.
What the fuck is that?
Where's the rest of the team, bro?
No, obviously, no. But this is important because one thing we struggled on this.
Why have we got Kvaratskhelia there when we've not been linked with him?
Because we were linked with him previously, Jay.
Bro, that was 2 years ago.
I think if you put if you put Diamonde there in, I think it's more realistic looking.
So you guys don't want top quality at Liverpool, but is that what?
This guy.
No. If you guys don't, if you want the next level down, just let me know and I'll replace the player.
Oh, if Kvaratskhelia is available, there's massive rumours that he's going to Arsenal. So
he ain't going to Arsenal, man.
If he's available, go for him. But if he's not available, you know what I'm saying.
You see, Cal, let me ask you something, Cal. Yeah.
Is this the number one left striker as well?
At this moment in time, is it more likely that Liverpool get Kvaratskhelia or Arsenal get Kvaratskhelia at this moment
now? As in right now, in the 26th of March, is Arsenal obviously. But if we get Champions League, I think we get him.
Right.
This attack looks dangerous, though.
It looks ridiculous, doesn't it? Yeah.
Right. This is what I'm saying now. So
no, Cal. I agree. It looks dangerous, but also the problem I have is I thought the attack we were gonna have this season would look dangerous until I remember the factor in. I didn't factor in on a slot, and I'm gonna factor in on a slot with these guys.
No,
Yeah.
but we're not keeping Arne Slot with these.
No, but
players.
that's the premise.
That's your
of why you-
scenario, bro.
Yeah, that
No,
was your
that
scenario.
was
Drift.
Drifty's scenario, not mine.
Sure,
Once
your
again, Ram,
manager.
you're doing you're doing the racist thing, Ram. Is that what we're doing?
Are you really gonna do
me,
that,
I guess me and Drift look the same now as well. Is that
brother? You're all Kopish, bro. You represent Kopish, Team Kopish, yeah.
no?
Yeah.
I'm a
Your
part
Your
of
behavior,
One
your
I'm
entity.
using
behavior
my
is
own,
their behaviors.
Team Kopish is one entity,
Trust,
bro.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Drift and Matt would want me to speak on their behalf with some of the things I say.
Unfortunately, they have
So
to.
I'm a part of Team Copy.
They have to live with it, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
You know,
yeah,
Kev,
that's how it is.
you put this on the screen automatically now means we're not going to be able to buy him.
No. I'm telling you, Jay. If we get Champions League, in my opinion, we get Elise and Crabber.
I've got a feeling at least they might happen just because of the fact Liverpool want I think Liverpool want a big profile name to come in to replace Mo. So at least they could happen. And look, Buying Spaces believes he's got a release clause, which if he does, we love a release clause, don't we? So
Run.
if he hasn't got a release clause, we ain't buying him because
If he hasn't got a release clause, we still get him.
Bayern Munich will go, you know what, 160 million. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and we'll go fine. We've got that. It's like
Who's protecting this crazy attack, by the way?
Gravenberch and Walton.
so.
I'd rather Subbo in there still.
All right, here's a question, just off topic, really quick.
I'd have Sabozar and Walton as my if I could. That'd be the two. Yeah.
Rodri's been linked heavily to Real Madrid.
Oh, yeah. City fans ain't happy, man. They can't
Let's say
stand
they
Rodri.
get Rodri, and let's say they're willing to let Tchouaméni go. Is he automatically the first choice we go and get?
I think Camavinga's got more of a chance of leaving.
Camavinga's an injury zone. If it weren't for injuries, I'm all day. It's
You still
Camavinga.
look at like Tchouaméni as like a proper defensive type midfielder.
Do you not?
No, I don't look at him like that.
What do you
I
look
don't-
at?
I need, when I need someone that's. I see this guy he's like a box to box. You know, see how much he gets into the box for Madrid now, getting on the end of crosses.
But
Uh,
the ends.
Camavinga's more the DM, ain't he?
But would you rather him be a DM or a box to box? Because everyone.
I'd rather not have him.
Because even if we get in that profile of player, but then the manager goes, it's all good, get in, you can go as well. Like what he's done with Gravenberch this season. No matter who we put there. So I think you're gonna have to get someone that really goes, Gaffer, that I get a nosebleed if I go that way, so I'm gonna just stay here. You know, like how Wataru gets a nosebleed, he's like he starts shaky when he goes forward, so he has to stay in that position. Just let me run around, clamp man, and pass the ball simple. That we need someone like that.
I think it's Camavinga that Madrid are looking to let go. So I think they're going to bring Rodri and keep Tchouaméni, and they probably go let Camavinga go. Camavinga's injuries, obviously, it'd be the one. Yeah.
Would any of you risk it, even with the injuries?
No,
not now because his injuries have been.
right, mate.
Because that's the reason Madrid are letting him go. So
Yeah.
What, ACL, MCL, another ACL, bro? No, man.
Hamstrings, quads.
the man's done the
everything.
A to Z of injuries. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Brother, his legs are gone. Legit. I'm not being rude. His legs are literally gone. Like they've gone through hell. I'm back.
If we go, say we do buy it, because I think this is a topic we need to chat about. Say we do go after Elise, and it's not Kvaratskhelia, it's a Diamonde or someone like that. Yeah,
putting ceilings on my life, Jay. Why do you?
there's got to be a ceiling, man. Otherwise, you know.
Start doing stuff.
The midfield, Szoboszlai for me. My concern is if we don't give Szoboszlai a new contract, he might look to leave this summer. That's my worry because he'll have 2 years. Because he'll have 2 years left in his contract this summer, won't he? Left. Liverpool have to give him a new deal because for me, he's too important to Liverpool in what they do. He's also a very good player, and a lot of teams would want Szoboszlai. And if they know he's only got 2 years left in his contract, that's when agents and teams start talking and getting in the ear of players. That's why 2 years is dangerous. I hate this 2 years left. I always think if you've got 3 or 4 years left, you're comfortable. As soon as you go into that 2 year gap, that's when look what happened to Kanate. That's why he ain't signed his new deal from last season because he had 2 years left. They got in his ear. Now he's got 1 year left. He doesn't want to sign. Look what happened with Trent. You know, once they get into that 2 year space, that's my worry with Szoboszlai. because I think teams will look at him. So I'm hoping he signs a new contract. If Szoboszlai signs a new contract, he's the starting midfielder out of everyone we have in our team. So he plays in one of them double pivot positions. Then you got to look at it. Do Liverpool go in the market for another midfielder? I think you have to. And what kind of midfielder is that? Because Liverpool have been heavily linked with Adam Walton. And I don't think we've been linked with a lot of midfielders, have we? It's wingers we've been linked with. Not a lot.
I think we've got a lot of them. That's why. Innit? I think we need to clear house a little bit, and then you can.
Yeah, I think Endo will leave. Obviously, I think.
I'll be real with you. I don't actually think Endo will leave. I think he'll see out his contract.
I've got a horrible feeling Curtis Jones might go.
So
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
Go to Barca, bro. Go and play.
Yeah, I see. I like Graham Birch. I think Graham Birch is better than what people give him credit for, and I think he's the villain in our team because everyone puts everything on him for the mistakes or whatever. But even I've said it, if you go get another midfielder, Graham Birch has to sit bench, and I'm happy with that because that's a good option.
Good option.
But Szoboszlai has to play.
Yeah.
You can't have, if you're going to play this attacking lineup, you can't have McAllister in a double pivot.
No.
You just can't. So McAllister will have to be on the bench as well. So what do we do?
I think McAllister.
What do we look at in midfield? I think that's the next thing we need to talk about.
Build a squad in it. I think our job now is not about building an 11. It's vitally important we build a squad of players now. I think that what we've noticed this season, we haven't had a proper squad. We could put out a good 11 capable of winning games of football easily. We haven't displayed that, but these guys should. But when we look at the bench, there's too many. Obviously, I like Rio being there, I like Trey being there. I feel like they're good players as well. But you look at the bench, and we've got a couple of teenagers on the bench.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you got to build a squad.
Yeah.
All right. Could you not argue then, guys? We could move away from a winger system completely, and we could do something like this.
Yeah.
Whether we 3 or 4 at the back, we could go the diamond where you got Frimpong and Kirkes as the fullbacks. We could go 3 at the back and then give them more license to go forward.
Then we need to go and buy another striker.
Or does that mean you keep Cody as a backup and Jaden Danz as another backup?
No.
Bro, why'd you mention Jaden Danz, bro? He's not. The guy played.
We signed all right recently
and killed him.
Nah, but you still need another striker.
You can use Cody.
Jaden Danz his body's already giving up on him.
Yeah, you can use Cody there, and you can use someone. I'm sure there's other players you can.
I got look. This is what I think we're going to play till the end of the season. 4-4-2 now. It's a possibility because Ekatike's probably been a lot better, and they realised, he's probably going to get around 20 goals in all comps this season in his debut year when we're crap. So think about if Ekatike gets settled in a much better Liverpool team, how good he can actually be. He could be absolutely lethal. Is Ekatike now too good to just have as a bench option? Do you actually need to look at it and go, is Ekatike as a front two, and you change your system?
It's a headache, isn't it?
Would you then go for, because I think it all depends on the style of play, right? As Enzo said. But if it was up to you guys, would you prefer a winger system or a 2-striker system?
Winger.
I prefer a winger system.
Winger system, because I just don't think we have the players at the moment to play a 2-striker system, like the depth.
So then I asked you guys, which is going a little bit full circle, is Ekatike or Isak going to be happy sitting as the backup / rotation player?
That's what you want, Cow, isn't it?
No, I'm fine with it, and I think we can manage it.
It's because Ekatike has been so good this season in his debut year. If you're asking me, it's going to be very hard to drop him and just put Isak in, who's done nothing this season.
But isn't that what pre-season's for, Jay?
Yeah, that's what pre-season's going before. But how much better is Ekitike going to actually get even next season? You know, if he's already this good, this young, he's only going to get better.
Well, there are still things that he can improve on in his game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's going to get even better. That's what I'm saying.
The other side of it as well, you know, one shoes doesn't fit all, right? So there's going to be games where Isak's going to struggle in, where teams are not going to give him space, and we're going to have to adapt and play in a different way.
Yeah,
and that's where you're going to need Eki to come in, or there's going to be games where you're like, yo, we'll start Eki now, and then if he struggles, then we can bring on Isak in those games. So I think you're going to need that type of quality. You don't want to be strikers having a bad day and you look around on the bench and you're like, oh, it's not even at the caliber or at that level to really come on and make a difference. So I want a very good squad. I want us to build something that, and regardless of whether people are going to moan, I'm sorry, that's the benefit of being at a top club. That's just what it is. You're going to be playing a lot of games. You're going to be in the well, hopefully we're in the Champions League. You're going to be in that, so you play rounds there. You're going to play you hopefully go far in the League Cup and the FA Cup, and you're going to challenge. So you're going to need a squad of players. So there's minutes to be had, but you need someone that's going to be strong-willed, that's going to do that. And that's why I'm not willing to sell my soul like Cal. I want to get rid of the manager, so someone that can come in that's going to really give the players the balanced minutes that they probably deserve or need. And if you're not cutting it when you play, you can't grumble. Sit on the bench. They haven't been performing. The other guy has, so he can play. Simple as.
I'm surprised by some people in the chat who are not rating Ekitike. But
yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I see. I've not gone as far as saying he's like the next on. A lot of people have gone too far with the hype with Ekitike, in my opinion, comparing him to Henry and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's because we get excited, that's all.
But he's exceeded expectations for a lot of people this season, given
and
how
100%.
And we're crap. This is what people got to realise. He's not functioning in a well-oiled team at the moment. And
I'll be honest with you,
guys.
I don't think him and I don't think Isak and Ekitike as a front two would actually work. Though.
No, they're both selfish, so it wouldn't.
It's not even as selfish. I just think they like to occupy the same spaces a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they both like to go out the left, don't they? They both like to go out the left.
Yeah. Plus, well, it depends though, because I feel as though Ekitike is the kind of player that likes to have ball to feet, and Isak is more of the runner in behind, so like tries to get in the right positions to get the goals. I don't know if it's that case. I don't know if it's like that, but again, it's all on paper. You just don't know how they're going to play in real life.
See, I always wanted, Cal will know this. I always wanted Julian Alvarez over Isak. Like last summer, that was my guy. I think Julian Alvarez and Ekitike would work much better together as a partnership.
Or should we just go and get Alvarez then instead of Elise?
Yeah, he's parried off to us.
Why did he? No. Do you not see what he did there, Jay? He didn't mean what he said. He was being.
I'm gonna be real. We get Julian Alvarez. I'm good with a two striker.
I don't think you can play a two-striker system with maybe them two strikers because what Cal said, they both like to. They both like to play off the left a little bit, don't they?
Teams would overrun our midfield. For me, if you're going to play a two-striker system in today's game,
you have a very physical midfield. You got
to have a Kante in your midfield. I don't think there's a Kante.
You have to be very physical. We're not that. Look, Isak is going to be the main man, no matter how good I like it. I like Ekitike. I think he's been a wonderful player this season.
Do you think he's better than Isak though, Jay?
No, Isak's a better striker.
Yeah, I think people have forgotten.
Isak's a better striker.
Yeah, I feel like this season, especially Liverpool fans, they've forgotten who Isak is.
No, Isak's a better striker. I think a lot of people have just been stunned how good Ekitike actually is. That's, I think.
Can you blame them, Cal? Because
watch him play. Ekitike is brilliant. I rate Ekitike highly. I just think that, again, not even to hark back. Remember the phone call show we had? Yeah. When everyone was just like, Ekitike is a much better footballer than Isak. And I'm like, guys, are we forgetting what Isak is and the reason why we signed Isak?
He's more techie. He's more techie than Isak. But that don't mean he's a better footballer, if that makes sense.
I'm just like, there's a reason why us as a fan base collectively went crazy when we got Isak, because at Newcastle, at Sociedad, he was a beast.
The birth of the camel video, yeah.
So yeah, I would say the Sociedad Isaac, right?
Yeah.
That's the Ekatike now.
You could argue it, yeah.
If that
I'd
makes
say,
sense.
I'd
yeah?
say the Sociedad Isak's a better finisher than Ekatike, but Ekatike is a more well-rounded.
Yeah, so you got
a more well-rounded player.
No,
No, Sociedad as a finisher, just as a finisher.
No.
I don't know what Isaac scored like.
No. Watch this guy out. So he was missing chances, boy.
Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't. No, but you could argue he was a more refined finisher than.
Yeah, Ekatike
No,
misses
now
chances
he
as well.
is. No,
but then
he's heading chances, yeah, bro.
Nah, but just in terms of refined finishing, like his shot type, his decision making, what type of shot he takes to finish.
You don't think Eki's had that this season? His shot type.
At times he has, but some of his shot types are a bit, sometimes you're meant to use it outside of the book, but he decides to use his instep, like stuff like that is where I'm like, okay, there's still more work doing his game. But it's like
in La Liga, Isaac got 33 goals in 105 games.
He did play left wing sometimes as well, though.
I don't see now. We're throwing in different metrics now. I hear it, bro. No, I hear it.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think Ekatike's ceiling is extremely high. And right now at this moment in time, Isaac is the better striker. So you play a fully fit Isaac should play. All I'm saying is, it's going to be hard to drop Ekatike because the form and how good he's shown why Isaac's been injured trying to carry the club.
Would you still take Moussa Diaby?
Yeah. Not as my starter, though.
So you just want a really fast guy? Might as well just keep Frimpong then.
No, that's not. You think Frimpong
is a really fast guy on the wing? Okay, I hear it.
Do you think he's better technically than Diaby?
You just want a fast guy on the wing?
Nah, you won't answer the question.
I hear it. I hear it. You just want a fast.
No, I'll be. If we could,
he's a better dribbler than Frimpong. Yeah, but
in an ideal situation, if we could, Moussa Diaby and Elise would be the two right wingers I sign.
Yeah, Virgil. Look, if we can get Isaac to his full fitness next season and let him and get them wide players in, Isaac could get easily 30 goals next season.
Don't forget centre back, Jay.
He's got that ability here. He's got that ability. Isaac's going to be. He's a better striker. All I've been saying is I think, Ekatike surprised me and a lot of other people about how good he is, and it's going to be quite hard for a manager to, sit him on the bench. But the one thing I will say about Ekatike, when he does sit on bench, he comes on with, aggression.
Yeah.
He does come on and go, hang on, don't forget about me. And that's a good thing to have as well. That's 100%. A good thing to have. 100%. So, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Right, let's help these super chats. Shout out to Jaquez, who says, Cal gave the thumbs up like Arnold in Terminator 1 dropping.
Terminator 2's go like.
Matt said I gave the Isak thumbs, Isak thumb celebration. Hot Telly says it's okay, Cal. It's not as bad as Tom Fiddle video. Yeah. Some of the nicknames for Tom's dark. I'm not gonna lie.
That's dark. Given the circumstances and what's happening in HBO Max, that is dark.
Yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, says Cal falling off his chair. Tom also moving mad. Yeah, I mean, I'd take falling off my chair over what Tom was potentially.
Yeah. I wouldn't be doing that on my chair. Do you know?
Yeah. Bro, Uncle Telly says Team Kopish,
there's a bed for
Team
that.
Kopish, Owen Hassam and his son Tommy Fiddle. No comment. Mr. T says Cal fell into the basement. Also, big up on for 15 years. Big up, man. Appreciate. Meant to wish you yesterday, but Drift's last comment threw me off. I hear it.
Oh, it's your anniversary yesterday.
So not our wedding anniversary, but 15 years since we've officially been together. Yeah.
How's it feel?
Drift
How's it feel?
Living in it.
Yeah, message you later. Yeah.
See, this is how Cal.
No, me and Cal, we've both been in long term. Like we've both been in long term.
Ups and downs.
Yeah, more downs than ups.
We're still there.
Whoa, Jay.
Honestly says we need Cody and Ali to pray for Tom Littlestone.
Well, how is Tom getting strays already? This is
Have
not even...
you seen the video? You hold on. Were you on the? You weren't on the video, were you?
Ram was watching it.
I was not watching it. Stop it.
No, because you were live. That's why.
I was not watching it.
I don't really like that. I mean, you were live on the terrace when it was happening. That's what I meant.
I was live, but clearly
Yeah.
my focus was more on trying to call out on Terry's bull crap than that.
Terry
That
playing
was-
big screen. That was uncalled for, man.
Yeah.
Brother,
When KJ was like, I think he's finished now.
Yeah, because he did. He sort of relaxing himself, didn't he? And he's like, I swear,
no, honest to God, I thought he had a fit. I thought he had a fit.
I
Because
swear,
you
he
say-
smelled his
First it
fingers
was like
after.
that, but then the concentration phase was like, oh.
Because
Yeah.
it wasn't even clear until Terry full screen. I was like, oh yeah, this is mad. But again, Elden Ring, you know,
I
just
think you're right. Tommy
spamming
released
the X
some
button.
Stress.
We've all
said,
we've all bashed a button in our time, haven't we?
Hookatelli says, make sure you boys be careful getting Tom on your streams. I don't always get banned. Yeah, I'll switch off Tom's camera from now on if I see anything suspect. Mr. T says, to be fair, we all wanted more content from Tom. Tuning into Tom Little. Instead, we got Big Brother. If we don't get an Elden Ring gaming stream, we riot.
He's
I'm
got
gonna
to
be
do it.
real.
He's
He
got to
kinda
do an
needs
Elden Ring
to go
gaming
through that
stream.
with that.
Yeah, he has to do it, man. And he has to play it in the same way he was doing it on the terrace.
Yeah, facts. Jaquez said, if Villa miss Champions League, get Anana falls into the Camavinga category. For me. It's the injuries.
I don't think Anana's better than Gravenberch. I'm going to say it right now.
I think he's more physical, and he's probably better as a destroyer. But yeah, I don't rate him as highly as like a Drift, for example. I think he's a very good
Get me
footballer.
Richard Rios, man.
Acquia says, I genuinely don't see Eki holding bench anymore. He might not have a choice, bro. And again, I'm glad the whole left winger Ekitike thing's been put to bed now, because that was really winding me up.
Can you do
Like,
it?
he's not a left winger.
Can you
He's
do
just
that?
not a left winger. He's
Can you
too
do
good as
that?
a striker to be forced out on the left wing.
Can you do a job there though?
I don't want him to do a job. I'm sick of this whole can he do a job?
What-
Bring him
what-
to do a job on right
what-
wing. I don't want to see
What
things.
in Liverpool? What would you guys be? Say we do get Elise, yeah, and you want a bit of cover there. Would
When?
you guys be all right on Harry Wilson on a
Yeah, run it. I said this to Ends, but Ends shut it down as well. Ends don't
'Cause-
like progress.
You and your
'Cause
sentimentality.
Because
pal.
Harry Wilson's 29, I believe now. Yeah,
28. He's
crazy.
available on a free.
No, he's 29. He just turned 29.
Run it. Experience.
Experience.
Cal.
Would that be the kind of good winger to bring off the bench?
Yeah.
Because would Harry Wilson be all right being a bench player at Liverpool?
Yeah,
at
for
29
Liverpool he
years
would,
age?
Cal, how do you know this?
He doesn't.
don't.
He's
He
acting off
don't.
the
He
feelings,
don't.
bro. He doesn't.
He's doing what Tom's doing. It's just all feeling.
Just on,
You don't think Harry Wilson, who's available on a free, would leave Fulham to come to Liverpool to play Champions League football and chance a trophy?
well, clearly he would, Cal, but that we don't want that level, bro.
As a backup Ends.
Nah, man. I'd
So
rather
we're
Bowen.
going
bro.
back to our ex again. Yeah?
Obviously, if we can get Bowen then.
Yeah, but then because you're asking me to pick some dead backup.
I'd have
want-
Bowen over Wilson. Yeah,
Yeah, so would I.
Backup,
Yeah,
Bowen's
100%.
all right. Would you have
Again,
Bowen?
Musa Diaby would be my
Ends.
very first choice, but that's not going to happen if we get Elise. So yeah, run me Bowen or Wilson.
And how about
what's he
Bowen?
been
How about
doing in
Bowen?
Saudi League, Musa?
Get an assist.
Is he?
I think he's got like 7.
You don't even seem confident about that,
I
Cal.
can't wait watching him, bro. You don't even know if he's playing well or not. You just
Cal, you are so shameless. What, 7 assists in 25?
That's
Come
why
on, man.
Cal don't watch him, bro. Ram, I'm telling you, bro.
Cal, that is so shameless.
He
He
can only
left
put the
Europe
ball
and
in
Cal's like,
he
bun
can
this
only
guy.
bring
now.
he can only serve the food. He can't force the person to eat it as well.
Who is he serving it? Go on, I dare you.
Exactly.
Who is he serving it
Exactly.
to?
Nobody.
No, go on. Tell me who is he serving it
Nobody.
to? Oh, really? Really? Okay, fine. Okay, Cal. Cool.
Yeah, we know who we don't want in front of the scouting committee, bro.
Yeah, bring me.
Yeah.
Fucking Dembele.
All right. So if we get Elise, then who do you want us back?
Why are you snapping, bro? What do you mean we don't get Elise?
I've done enough there.
No. Because I think we get Elise now, especially with Salah going. I think we get Elise again. Caveat Champions League football, but I think we get Elise.
Yeah, okay, I'll agree with that.
So who's his backup then?
Diamonde.
And who for the left wing?
Well, your boy Craver, I guess. That's who you think. Craver, Talia, the gap could be.
Run it. Cool.
Yeah.
I mean.
Craver and then.
I rate it. Don't leave me hanging. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're on board now. What a perfect way to finish the show, man. What a perfect way. Shout out to Promo said Tom and Ram said contracts run up until 2028.
What,
No.
Tom's contract?
Ali contract runs until 28.
Oh, what you said Tom's contract?
Yeah, Tom and Ram's contract. I was like, bro, there is no contract.
Ali's 2027.
2027.
Yeah,
So apparently, I thought he had 1 year left.
Hey, won't shock me if Ali left this summer still.
Oh,
better not.
No, please.
Better not. He deserves a send off. He deserves a send off just as much as Salah. As Firmino.
It wouldn't shock me if this club decided to just give him his year on extra so they can get financially sank out of him.
Yeah, if that's the case, then Jay, you see all these people like Hughes and Edwards. Yeah, they can go do one.
I think Managerial might leave, though. I don't think Slot.
What squad are we gonna have, guys?
I don't think Slot rates him. That's my thing. I don't think Slot rates
Managerial. Slot doesn't rate anything or anyone, though, does he? We don't rate him.
He rates Cody Gakpo, though.
But because Cal wants to keep him Slot next year, he's going to stay, isn't he?
Wow, be your own people. Be your own people. Be your own people.
I only don't go anywhere, but I just don't. With this football club, I'm never saying.
I'm worried as well.
I mean?
If Slot's here, I'm worried about what we do.
Do you know the hardest? Look, do you know who's the hardest person to replace for Liverpool? And that's Virgil van Dijk.
100%.
I don't like Mo's a legend. We all know.
We're not even close to finding a replacement for him.
Right. I have seen Liverpool with everyone playing but Virgil and look terrible and struggle. You know, when we had the injury centre back problems, Mane and Salah and Bobby were all fit that year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no Virgil, no, you know what I'm saying? That's the one I think is going to be the hardest to replace.
I will also say just to I know it's going to be a little bit of a Debbie Downer, but we might need to look away from Schlotterbeck now.
Yeah, I've heard. It's going to have a release clause, though.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but also Liverpool have upped their ticket prices, haven't they, for the next 3 years to match inflation. And apparently people are not. Yeah, and they've done it this season when we're so bad and might not get Champions League football.
Big up FSG, man.
I'll address that on a different show once I find out a bit more information from the owner.
Because they said it matches inflation, but they've kept like the £9 kids ticket and the local fan ticket or something like £9.
You better chat to your owners, bro.
Well, I mean, we're trying to get more of a family feel now, so obviously that's why we kept the prices down for.
It's not like massive money. I think it's like £2 or £3 extra, but it's the biggest increase than any other club have made this season. Apparently,
Jay, you should.
But we also had prices frozen for a while as well. So again,
yeah.
I'll speak to inflation. And I'll see.
The thing is, though, here's the thing: if everyone wants to have big transfer summers, this is maybe the.
And I mean, would anyone turn down paying an extra £2 to go and see Liverpool play, knowing that Elise is part of the reason why we put those prices up?
It's not still there.
Say that sentence again.
What did Enzio?
Would anyone complain if we're paying an extra £2 for a ticket when that money could potentially go to buy? And
no, you said to go and watch Liverpool play. You said
no, to watch Liverpool play with Elise on the right wing.
Who's the manager?
Luis Enrique or Xabi Alonso?
No, because you're only getting those based on that question you got asked.
In Drifty's mind, I'm only getting those players based on that, but we all know the truth. The actual truth is, if Slot's here, we ain't even looking at Elise. Elise is laughing at Slot.
Nah, that's his gaffer man next season, bro.
What the hell?
If we get Champions League football and slot stays, then
If he wins it and stays,
I'm going to put my
told you
robe in the
guys.
loft because I won't
No,
need
I
it.
already told you guys I'll watch the game, but I ain't doing no content on it.
I'm putting my robe in the loft. I won't need it next season.
Watch
It's a bit
this boring ass
It's a
football.
it's a bit crusty anyway, isn't it?
No, because if he stays and actually starts playing good, if he stays and plays good football, if he stays and plays good football, man. So I'm just like, yo, you didn't want to do this last year, then, bro. Like this season that we're in now, you didn't want to do
Yeah,
it.
Lakers just put in the chat. What if Lise signs for Slot?
Then we shake Slot's hand.
What if Slot's done the phone call like he did with Verts? Whatever Slot said to Verts worked. So
He's talking and all that.
It worked based
Yeah.
on him winning the league. At least they've seen what we've done this season. That phone call ain't gonna work with nothing.
I don't know what he said to Verts. You know, it worked.
No, he said he'd be
But
playing in the
before I let
10,
you guys
bro.
go, I'm not gonna humor this. If Slot stays, the targets are gonna be we'll get the players that ends one. Right, cool.
Ends. Imagine we sign Kvaratskhelia.
I'm gonna be real. Do you know what ends? I'm gonna be real. If we kept Slot and we signed Gordon, I would still come onto your channel, but I wouldn't speak to you backstage before the stream starts.
I'll be like that with it. Just
No,
ignoring it.
no.
Just ignoring
You
it.
know what? I allow too many narratives to land with my name. there.
Just best
I did
best
not
staring.
say- I didn't say I wanted Gordon. It was a comparison between Semenyo, and I was like, no, I'd rather Semenyo. But as it stands at the moment, in terms of the left wing Cody Gakpo, I would have taken Gordon now. Gordon's not even. I don't like him. Like I don't think he's that good. But Gakpo has made me believe Gordon.
Yeah,
can
yeah,
be
yeah.
better.
Who didn't
That's-
want Who didn't want Semenyo though?
Yeah, Cal didn't. And now he glazes him every week, bro. Semenyo. Yeah, Glaze, yo, that's Semenyo guy, man.
I'm actually gonna back Cal here. I'm actually gonna do the
Thank
on
you,
run
Ram.
thing.
Back him on what?
He said he'd rather have Kvaratskhelia over Semenyo.
No. That's not the he. This is what I'm saying. You weren't there, Ram. You don't have the full context. Me and Jay had to bring up videos because he said he's not good at playing against low blocks, and we're like,
No,
what?
I said I don't know if he can play against.
no, you said he can't.
I did. I said there's no evidence to know if he can play against.
The one thing I heard from Cal was
Then we got
I'm
the
not-
evidence.
Is that video still there, Jay?
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah.
Can you please just do me a favor and clip it? Just clip some of it so we
If
can
any
send
video,
it to you.
if any videos of that I appear in is used without my permission, I have
No.
the right.
Clip it. Listen, Jay, if you can clip that to me and send it to me, I'll do a reaction video on it.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean to
prove
be
you guys.
fair, if we were like Cravel would obviously be a better choice, but that weren't the words at the time.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Is-
But
is-
Ram, don't make stuff up.
is Kvara even the best choice? I said I make stuff up. That's what he said, bro. Brother, I was watching an episode of Kopish, and he was saying,
kid off there.
he was saying the entire time he wouldn't get Semenyo. The only time he wouldn't get Semenyo if it means that we get Kvaratskhelia or a big boy left wing.
How it originated. So because you're backing someone that you don't really understand what he's like. He said, I don't want Semenyo because I don't think he's good enough to play for Liverpool, and I don't think he's good against low
Whoa!
blocks.
Did you actually say he's not good enough to play for Liverpool?
Ram, hear me out. Then when I said, Jay, can you bring up a video of Semenyo this season, or just bring up a bit? And then he brought it up
20 minutes worth of videos. Yeah.
and it was literally him cooking low blocks, just dribbling, dropping shoulders, getting the ball into the box, scoring goals, left foot, right foot against low blocks. And then even then, Cal's like, yeah, he can, innit? Like, and even then, he still wasn't sold.
I said it. That's what I said, Ram.
That's right. He's good for Man City and Pep Guardiola, but just not good for Arsenal and Liverpool. I hear it, bro. I hear it.
I said
I hear
I
it.
think Semenyo is good, but I didn't know if he could make the jump to Liverpool where he would have to be playing against low blocks all the time, and he wasn't my first choice winger.
Oh, everyone in the chat.
That last bit I heard.
Everyone in the chat's remembering that. Everyone in the
Yeah,
chat.
I said the low block thing. I did say the low block thing about Semenyo.
Yeah. That was a bit mad. Didn't you show him the clip against Fulham when he was playing against the low?
Bro.
Time's
Time's
go away.
up.
All
Okay.
I will say, yeah, even if
Time's
we
go
get
away from us. It's crazy how
All I-
time flies when you're having fun, innit?
Cal, I will say, yeah, even if we get Kvaratskhelia, can you guarantee me on the slot he plays on the left wing?
We ain't getting him under. If we get Crabber on the slot,
Does he play on the left wing?
I don't know where he'll play him. He'll probably play him in the pivot. How about that? I can't trust this guy.
When Klopp had Gravenberch playing the 8.
Yeah,
not Gravenberch.
at least if he has
Cody.
Elise, he'll probably play
Cody,
Elise
yeah.
left back, bro. He'll probably play Elise left back. Say he wants him to do the Trent role from the left hand side. The guy's tapped.
Was Saka for England Saka left back for England? Yeah,
The guy's tapped, man.
The thing about Kvaratskhelia, I actually think he's the most attainable out of all the PSG attackers.
I keep on saying this.
Because Dembele ain't going nowhere, Doué ain't going nowhere, and Barcola probably ain't going nowhere.
They're trying to get Barcola to sign a new contract.
yeah, but
I'm telling you, Crabber can work.
Cal, stop.
Did
This is the
Crabber
problem
ever
with-
fallen out or something as well?
Jay, this is the problem, yeah. You're talking about guys that don't want to leave PSG. They don't want to leave. They want to stay there forever. Against a guy that's like and ahhing whether he want to stay or leave. Like it doesn't mean that he wants to leave PSG definitively. You're just talking about Dembele, French boy, born and bred. He wants to stay at PSG. Doué grew up at PSG, still got so many years left in him. And Barcola, who got his dream move to PSG and doesn't want to stay. These three guys don't want to leave. Don't want to leave at all. Kvara, we don't even know if he wants to leave.
This is what will happen. We'll sign Crabber for about 3-4 seasons, and then he'll go Real Madrid.
3-4 seasons, bro.
What's a 3-4 season?
And then we'll sell him to
So
Real
we're
Madrid.
just a stepping stone. I hear it, bro.
If we get a couple leagues and Champions Leagues, then yes, step on the stone, bro.
Do you know who weren't a stepping stone? Mo Salah, legend.
You're right. You're right. You're right. The game's
Big up,
changed
Mo.
now, though, guys. The game's changed.
Nah, the game could still be there, bro. You never know. You can
Nah,
always believe.
game-
Depends what game you're playing, Ram, ain't it?
Yeah.
Not Elden
Ring.
Ring.
Jay, just before we go, just to clear it up, because I said some stuff on Matt's stream. I think you're a better FIFA player than Ram, and I just wanted to clear it up live. So
Oh, you want to say it live? Okay.
Wow.
No,
appreciate
no,
it.
because I've watched both of you stream your gaming, and I'm like, well, Jay plays better than Ram,
Mine's just
and
more
Ram didn't
efficient,
think
bro.
it. So Ram didn't think it, and I was just like,
Do you know what's crazy? We haven't even mentioned gaming here, but Ed just wanted to land on a bombshell for no reason. I tell everyone about Ed.
I'm telling you, bro.
Ed says, you know what? I want to leave I just want to drop a bit of beef into the conversation.
I'm just saying, did it? I just wanted to say that.
I've
'Cause I
seen,
watched both
I've
of
seen,
you.
I've seen you
Appreciate
play a couple of times,
appreciate
and I'm not impressed either, bro.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
Very easy to get, very easy to go through, bro. You know what I
oh,
mean?
no, was
Through
it
that.
when you and Sav playing when you got dunked on ends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't talk about my teammates. We're talking about the top level elite. Pro club
Ends, don't
players.
throw stones if you
we
live in a
won't-
glass
we won't.
house, innit, bro?
No.
You know what I
We're
mean?
we're an elite pro clubs outfit, and we'll stick to that. I
Bit
won't
like,
say any more about that.
Yeah. Sometimes the defenders like Sergio Ramos against Ronaldinho. Bro,
No,
you know what I
that
mean?
never happens.
You know what I mean?
Yesterday we cooked up everyone.
Are you?
As I said, Ram, you're not good at FIFA. And
well, there's only one more-
it's just, yeah, like you playing the computers don't impress anyone, bro. Like it's just
so there's only one way to sort this out, right?
Nah, I don't play shit players. I've said this to him.
The fear. Do you hear that? Oh, I don't play shit players as the.
You might as well play and prove it.
the-
Ends.
Nah, I don't
Prove
need. He's bruv. He's.
You're
it's
the
a
one
waste
that's
of time.
making the statement.
Cal,
and now you're running
I'm
away
a
from
very
the
busy
challenge.
person. Cal, I'm a very busy person. I don't have time to waste like that.
You don't have 10 minutes to spare.
No,
Why?
I don't have 10 minutes.
Waste like that.
So much chat,
said I
so
don't
much
have 10
chat for
minutes to
nothing
spare.
to
It's
back it.
crazy.
I would rather do press ups for 10 minutes than play you, bro.
You're all that chest for no.
Everyone's going into a different stream.
Literally, bro. The
I'd
funny
rather
thing
do
is,
some
with it,
sit ups and press ups than play you.
For an hour and 40 minutes ends had this bottle.
No,
you know what? You have all this chat,
Cal,
bro. At least
Cal,
back
we've
it,
wa-
man.
We've watched Arne Slot this season, right?
Yeah,
We've had evidence of seeing whether he's a good manager or not for our club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We don't need any more evidence. We don't need to prove anything now to go, he's not good for our club, right? We need someone else. That's my same viewpoint when it comes to Ramon. I've seen him play enough. I don't need any more evidence.
Have you seen me play enough really though? Have you really though? Have you really?
Thrifty's better than you as well.
When I'm playing man like Calvin Ramsey at right back, bro, what we doing? What we doing? I'm forced to play Ramsey at right back. You know what I'm doing? Do you know how I'm struggling? Struggles, bro. The struggles. Like, it's crazy.
It's the fact that he said I don't need to waste my time.
I can utilize my 10 minutes better.
Brother, you're just wasting your time right now. Just saying that I was shit.
I'm
because
not,
you don't
I just
want
wanted
to
to
prove
give Jamie's prop.
We're just wasting your time, bro. What we doing?
Gave prop that I think when I watched him play, he was good.
And I barely paid it in my life.
Yeah,
as well.
and I was like, oh no, the attack looks good. He's built a good Liverpool team. I was like, oh, it looks good, not bad. And then I've watched you play, and I'm like, yo.
Yeah, do you know what the funny thing is though? I still haven't had a transfer window, bro. What we doing?
Jay didn't need one at that time, innit? He actually won games without.
As did I, bro. As did I. All right, don't make me get the clips, bro.
Where are you in your league, Ram?
Where am I in my league for what? What the?
Don't know how difficult that question is, bro. Where are you in your league?
Oh, I don't play Ultimate Team no more.
All right, when you're playing your career mode, where are you in the league?
I need to have a check. I need to have a look. Give me 1 sec.
That means you're not top.
I just won.
Brother, I started when after the 9 and 12. You remember the 9 and 12? Yeah, I started after that. I started playing after that. What we doing? I even got video evidence of it as well, bro. What we doing? What's going on?
I won the Premier League and FA Cup in my first season.
Right now, you've made me go and get the game, bro. Like, literally, now you made me go and get the game.
Right, I gotta wrap up. I gotta go to Muay Thai. Have you got anything coming up on your channel today?
Apparently, I've got a gaming stream coming.
Yeah, Ram's gonna get some timing. Ram's gonna get some timing.
I've also got a player ranking show, which ends. We're gonna have a conversation about your player ranking show because some of the players that you put, yeah, I'm just saying, you know, with certain Ballon d'Or winners are not of the level. You get me? But yeah, I've got a player ranking show with Judge Mo and Flawless today. I've also got a gaming stream as well, according to Ends. So yeah, that will be there soon, people. So I've got some things lined up. I just want to also put this out there. I'm literally 45 subscribers away from 1,000. I don't know how we're not there, but at least 45 people at least.
Start winning more games and it'll get there, bro.
Right now, this gaming stream is definitely happening tonight, bro. I'm telling you that. I'm telling that for a fact. For a fact, bro.
If you win more games, then we'll get there, bro. But I'm just saying, I told him to make a pro clubs team as well. Still haven't done it. You know, when you got an individual player and you show how good you are, he don't want to do that. He wants to spam. He wants to spam X and stuff like that. That's all he wants to do, bro. I've seen him play. Just spams X.
I've just done that.
Tiki-taka, pass the ball, pass and move, bro. What are we doing?
I've just done that, and so I created my own player, and then you got to join a league or something, yeah?
Yeah, you got to. I keep telling Matt to do it. I keep telling Ram, but yeah, rather, just show that he's not good. That's right.
I can't wait. Matt is also planning a FIFA tournament as well, yeah? We'll see.
Oh, let me commentate. Please let me be a commentator.
No, count.
Over the summer. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. I just want to commentate.
We're taking interviews, Cal, but
what are you saying? I'm down the pecking order.
No, interviews, isn't it? We need some
post-match press conferences, yeah.
Yeah, we need some banter. We need we've got people but it's on the list of commentators.
All right. Can I have my name added to the list then?
Yeah, you can.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Ends, what you got coming up today, bro?
I have nothing at all, man. I'm coaching all day today, bro.
Oh, you're coaching today? Oh, geez.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Tomorrow, you got anything coming up tomorrow?
Quiz night tomorrow, guys. 8:30. Fridays quiz night. It's not football. Yeah. Nah, none today. I did it on Twitch though, where real game is streamed, but it's all right.
I'll be there tomorrow for your quiz.
Are you gonna? Okay.
Yeah.
Love the quiz night, man. So Drifty took part last week. He finished high up, to be fair, as well, Brand. He joined that last minute with less preparation. So come and test yourself. It's non-football. It's just general knowledge, a bit of banter, a bit of fun. But yeah, everyone can take. I think up to 100 people can take part in it as well. So yeah, man.
And Jay, tell the people what we got coming up later, brother.
So I'm doing the France-Brazil game on my second YouTube channel. Watch along for that tonight, and then straight after that, we're doing Vibes with Kopish on Big Up.
Sweet. People.
And I might do a FIFA stream now, because then just give me a bit of hope.
Yeah. Is that you at Arsenal top?
Yeah. Someone, no, not real though. It's AI. That one's AI.
You just said yes, bro. What are we doing?
No, as in that. Yes, AI.
Oh, is that AI? Okay, fair.
What's
Yeah,
this
to be
AI?
fair-
What do you mean? Is it AI? Of course, it's AI.
To be fair to Cal, the head and the proportion to the
You
that's
know what
what-
it is. Yeah. No,
the head is not proportional to the entire thing. You're
No, actually, if you look at the previous image, it's exactly the same.
Like you see, yeah. Have you got the original image, Ems?
Listen. I don't want that though. I'll use this.
That's the original image.
There's the original image.
Okay.
Where met Rob.
Yeah, no. Jay, keep doing the FIFA streams, man. What I might do, because obviously Ram and Matt, I don't know what's going on with them. They say they're gamers, but they don't really game enough. Matt don't, I haven't seen a gaming stream in a minute. But when they do it, Jay, I might see what I'll get him to create a different team and we can play some clubs.
Okay.
And I'll see how good Ram is, bro. Just goes missing. Watch.
Let us know, man. Let us know.
I never go missing, bro.
People, smash the like
Bro,
button.
missing like Cody, man.
This went mental.
End is nasty work when he wants
Nah,
to.
watch how I join the team and it ends up being like supposed like carrying the entire team, bro. I just end up carrying the entire team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if any of you guys watch him play it, that's not happening. Sorry, Karen, you want to leave, isn't it?
Smash the like button, people. Go and check out all the channels. They'll be in the description.
Lucas Leiva.
I'm not gonna.
Babi Yara out of the back, bro. What are we doing?
It's 2008, Lucas.
Oh, man.
People. You're nasty work, bro. You're actually nasty work. I'm not gonna lie. This has been one of my favorite LFC focus shows. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
You guys.
I'd rather be Lucas Leiva at DM than Latalak.
Why Cal wants to leave, Ram, bro?
I'd rather be Lucas Leiva than Latalak in the 10, bro. What we doing?
Bruh. Look in the 10. Don't worry, you're lucky this don't even have, benches, bro.
This is dark. People, smash the like button until we see you again. Stay safe, stay blessed. We Kopish you out, people. Big up.
Peace.